Okay friends, today I went to 2 different Goodwills to try and find Halloween costumes for me and my partner Petey. We were invited to a Halloween party and I went to 2 Goodwills. I found no costumes, but I did find a lot of other stuff. Isn't that always the way? It's like, oh, I'll just run in real quick and next thing you know, you're buying a lot of stuff.
The first place I want to take you is one of my favorite sections of the Goodwill, which is the linen section. At my Goodwill, they have pillows, tablecloths, comforters, placemats, that sort of stuff in this section, and it's not terribly overpriced. So I spotted these pillows. I love the colorway on these. There was a set of 2 in excellent condition, so I'm going to pop those in the cart. I don't know who makes these ones yet. Let's see what else we can find. There's a lot of sleeping bags and sheets and nothing that I can see that I'm too interested in. I sell a little bit of home goods. Mostly I collect a lot of vintage farmhouse style stuff for myself. What is this? Oh my goodness. It's a vintage quilt. I collect these. Oh, this one looks to be in pretty rough condition. I'm okay with a little bit of fray and wear. I expect that. This would have been $10. I want it even though it is such a mess. Let me ask Petey what he thinks. Babe, I really want this quilt. And he says, sorry, no. It's just too worn. So I'm going to have to put it back. It is very difficult for me to do so, but Petey found this great sign, be a nice human. That's a fantastic message. These caught my eye. I can spot linen from across the room. I love it so much. J. Jill size XL, $6 for pants. This would be a pretty great deal, but I found some staining on them, so I'm going to put those back. What else can we see? This Goodwill is so huge. What is this? Oh, a project for Quimby and Petey. This is a 1940s dresser. I left it at first. Then Petey and I went back and saw that it was only $5. It was on some sort of red tag clearance. And we like to restore furniture like this. So Petey had his truck and we took it home. We scrubbed it clean. And I painted it with white chalk paint. It's not done yet, but I'll be sure to share with you when it is. This is what the first coat of paint looks like. Oh goody, here is the finished painted bureau. I'm so glad I finished it in time for editing this video so I could share it with you and show you how I styled it in my home. So let's take a quick look at shoes. These color block Vans were so cute, but Goodwill wanted $20. That's just too much for resale, but if you wanted them for yourself, that's a pretty good deal. These are gorgeous ankle booties, and they're by this brand, I don't know how to say it, L'Artiste, and I've sold them before. Comps look to be around the $40 mark, and these ones look new. So in the cart, these go. I did not have time to look at everything in the store like I usually did, so I just was walking around to see what my eye was drawn to. And I see this perfect boho ethnic print sticking out, so let's check this out. This is by Billabong. This is not a brand I usually buy for resale, but I love the style on this. A long, gauzy, flowy maxi skirt with a great tassel. For $6, I'm going to take that. And the pattern on this skirt caught my eye. It's a wrap skirt with a floral and polka dot. And it's by Maeve for Anthropologie in a size 8. So I'm going to pop that one in the cart too for $6. I don't usually mess with skirts, but I found such good ones today that I'm going to take a chance. I passed on this. I would have got this. It's fresh produce size large, but $7 for all long sleeve shirts just seemed like too much.
Okay, so I need to have a look-see in here because I just love the fabric of these pillows, and this reminds me of like April Cornell. I bought an April Cornell dress, a floral dress, and it sold for $45. I like getting pillowcases pre-owned that have a cover so you can wash them. If they don't have a cover, I like to put them outside in the sun and maybe spray them down. Survey says April Cornell, OMG. I had a feeling. Now I think this colorway, look at this with my vintage grandma's garden quilt. The colors go really well together. And then I've got this armoire. I have this armoire that my partner Petey and I, the light's not good in here right now because it's like nighttime, but it's this beautiful vintage kind of minty color. And look at this, the match on here would be really good too. So I just have to decide where in my house needs some beautiful new pillows. And pillows, you guys, I think were like $2. Okay, so let's hit another Goodwill. This is the one closest to my mom's house. She loves this one. It's a small store, but I have found great things here before. So let's take a peek. I was looking for Halloween costumes. That was a disappointment, but this is their like rack of the special things that they have marked up. So I want to show you guys what's on here. A fantastic Free People sweatshirt, all embroidered, but $14. If I wanted this for myself, I would buy it for $14. This is another Free People piece. Look at this, size medium. This is a substantial piece, a huge oversized sweatshirt for $14, but I know that I can sell that for at least $40, if not more. So I'm gonna pop that at the cart even at $14. What else do they have on here? Wild Fable marked up, not sure why they've done that. A Nirvana t-shirt, Gap, it's new with tag, but $14. Goodwill, sometimes I feel like Goodwill has lost their minds. Here's another Free People, it's just a different tag, We the Free, $14, but this was a sort of a simpler piece, so I just didn't think it was worth $14. Would you have picked up any of these items on the rack? Let me know in the comments for $14. These were pretty cute. This was a set of Kate Spade pajamas. And they had these at $10. Maybe I should have considered those. Would you have bought those for $10? So clearly there is a theme here. Kate Spade gets marked up, Free People gets marked up. So I'm just taking that one substantial Free People sweatshirt for $14. The rest I'm leaving for somebody else. While I have you guys here, I wanted to show you a few things that I recently got in a box, a mystery kind of box that I ordered from Goodwill. Sometimes they'll show you like a pile of clothes, and so you get some hints as to maybe what's in the box, but you don't know exactly. So it's like, it's definitely a mystery box, but I got some really great t-shirts and things. I got this box in particular thinking I was going to sell this stuff on Whatnot. I'm filming this at the end of October 2022, and I'm taking a break from Whatnot. I love live selling. Love the Whatnot community, but as many of you know, the Whatnot sales kind of dropped off for a lot of us. There's so many awesome resellers over there, not enough just regular buyers, so that's something they're working on. So I got this stuff. I might still do some more Whatnot shows. I just have to figure it out. Please excuse my appearance. It is the end of a very busy day. I had a lot of psychotherapy clients today. Then I ran into Goodwill. So my makeup is like not on. So this is real life. This is what you're getting. I got this. This is what people were jokingly calling like the Whatnot shirt. This Sublime shirt. It's a large. I think it might be a men's large. It's like perfectly soft and broken in. This is a very popular shirt on Whatnot, and it was in my bundle. I have this rack set up because I was going to do another Whatnot show, but I can't do a show and sell everything for $2. You know, I have to have some people bidding. Oh my God, look at this one. Giddy Up. Super soft. This is a brand I am not familiar with, American Highway, but graphic tees, band tees are super popular, so keep your eye out. There were some other good ones. This one says the American Country Fair. It's okay. I like this one too. They might be men's large, but I think women wear the men's large too. I do. I got this Nirvana one, and it's like, it's got all the perfect distressing along the collar. I think it even has a couple little like holes in it. It's from Nirvana. I mean, I think this is a modern shirt, maybe made to look more vintage or broken in, which I love. So those are some cute things. This was in this box. This is Day Trip, which is sold at that BKE, the buckle store. It's kind of expensive. This was probably like 60 bucks. And I think it's kind of like a Free People waffle dupe. It's got like the waffle knit and then really, really cute. Not like a super high-end brand or anything, but trendy stuff that people like. Yeah, and I admit there was like a handful of more t-shirts that I pulled out and I've been wearing myself. Curse of the reseller.
It's like, I kind of want to keep that, but I can always sell them when I'm done wearing them.
Okay, we're back at Goodwill, store number 2, and I'm looking through the pants, and I spotted these. They're sort of an elevated jogger pant, and I like the look of them, so I checked the tag, and they're Anthropologie and a size large. So for $6, I definitely want to have a closer look at these. Oh, they're fantastic. They have ankle straps, so you can ruche the ankles. So these are a definite win to resell on eBay or Poshmark, or maybe keep myself. I'll have to try them on. Let's see what else we can see in the pants section. Look at these crushed velvet trousers. Great color for fall, but I couldn't find a name brand. And then I spotted these, one of my all-time favorite things to sell, the brand J. Jill, and this is Pure Jill. Pure Jill usually uses the best fabrics. I would not buy these if they were a size extra small, but they're a size large. So kind of a straight leg, elastic waist, Pure Jill pants in a size large. Definitely these will be an easy $35 flip for me, probably on eBay. So let's pop those in the cart and see what else we can find. On this day, I was not going through everything. I was just walking by to see what caught my eye. And it was kind of a fun way to shop. These are those Chico's Travelers. I sell these all the time, especially if they're a big size, these spandex pants, but I didn't want to pay full price at $6. So I'm going to leave those for somebody else. And I'm going to take a peek at some of the ceramics. Oh my goodness, I love the colors on this. It's Franciscan, which some things within this brand sell well, some don't, so definitely check comps. But sadly, I found some big chips on this one, so I'm gonna have to leave it behind. Let's see what else we can find. Now I'm in like the women's jackets, and I spotted this Eileen Fisher jacket. I love selling this brand. I often send it to Thredup because they price it so high. I get a good commission, but that one had a stain on it, and it didn't look like something I'd be able to stain treat. So let's keep looking. I'm sort of all over the place looking at dishes and looking at clothes, but it's really kind of fun to shop in this more casual way. I spotted some fantastic ceramics. Some of the stuff was priced and some wasn't, but take a look at this pottery bowl. I didn't see an artist signature, but I love the colorway on this. And it was pretty well made. So I'm popping that in the cart. And then I found this vintage pottery made in the USA. I think it's California pottery. And I've been looking for one of these chip and dip bowls. I put it in the cart. I was so excited. But sadly, I found so much damage on it. I had to put it back. Look at this white gauzy peasant top. And it's by Joie. Joie. It's pronounced Joie. It's sold at places like Nordstrom. Very expensive, kind of white gauzy linen top. So I put that in the cart, and then I spotted some Free People movement. This store had a lot of Free People, but they didn't mark this piece up, and she only charged me $3 for it as a tank top. So that's a great find. And what do we have here? Some bottle brush trees. I love decorating with these for the holidays. I think these were made to look vintage. I don't think they actually are, but they were only $3, so I popped them in the cart. Let's take a quick spin through the tops. What do we have here? Oh, this is another pure Jill piece. I love selling this brand. It was kind of a tunic, but it was a size small, so I did pass on it, and I thought they might charge me for dresses, which are $10. So I hate leaving that stuff behind, but not at full price. Goodwill. Ooh, that's a good brand, Carlisle, sort of a vintage piece. It hasn't sold the best for me, but it's very expensive. And here is a trunk shot of all the things that I bought, none of which were Halloween costumes, but we did have fun, didn't we, in the Goodwill? I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're subscribed and give it a thumbs up on the way out, and I'll see you soon, friends.
I do think we all might have to get on board in some way, whether we resell, no. This is real life. Oh, don't think this is my son, his Halloween costume. He's going as hot sauce. Him and his friends are dressing up as different condiments. Is that not the cutest idea you've ever heard? He is 11. Go really well together. And then I've got this armoire that my partner Petey and oh, excuse that mess. I have this well, we're gonna put them down here. Don't want them to get all over everything.